Okay, so this is really gonna be very important, because I'll be talking about something which is really coming from my heart, which is performance marketing. And what I want is I want you guys to look after these kind of jobs, because these are high-paying jobs, and very few people, I can tell you, in this industry they have this edge. Keep this in mind. And that's why when I search for performance marketing, you can see that 2 years of experience. Someone is looking for 2 years or 3 years or 4 years of experience. But what we have done is, like, in our course, we'll also speak about performance marketing, which will be a big differentiator between you and other guys. So this is important. चलिए देखते हैं performance marketing. Anyways, performance marketing is an amazing concept, and the point is, a lot of people, they do digital marketing, and one of the things that we need to focus is how you can get results for your business or for your clients, right? Because you see what happens is, I've seen a lot of young people, अगर मैं बात करूँ young लोगों का, so आप देख सकते हैं, they also run Facebook ads, they also run Google ads. I know a lot of business owners, probably अभी data इतनी आसानी से लोगों को मिलता है that people go to YouTube, watch video, and they start running advertisements. So the question is, it's not about running ad, the question is, are they really making money, right? So performance marketing is an art and science of getting in front of right audience at the right time with the right context, right? So this has to be aligned with customer journey as well. I'll talk in detail what exactly is performance marketing, but it's a combination of a lot of things. Right? It's a combination of Google Ads, PPC. क्योंकि मैं आपको बता देता हूँ that someone who is getting results, it's more about optimization. It's more about chasing customer journey, and that's why we have implemented this in entire course, which I think is again a game changer. So what I want is, I want you all guys to chase this performance marketing in India as well. So this is important, but let us see what things they're looking at. So someone who is saying digital marketer, performance marketer, huge difference in them in terms of skill, in terms of their experience, in terms of results, right? So we'll talk about in detail what exactly is performance marketing. But आप ऐसा समझिए कि someone who is getting results, there are some key strategies that if you're going to work, and there are some key mindset, right? So if you work on some use cases, if you have right mindset, right practices, proven things, probably it's more chances that you'll get results, right? So that's what we have done in this course as well. You should be better with tracking, Google Tag, Google Analytics, tracking actions, sources, a lot of things. We'll talk about this also in coming class, but let us quickly see key performance marketing, what exactly skill sets they are looking at. But I really want you to chase this kind of jobs as well. So I really happy, if someone comes to me and say that, okay, they have a good experience, it's a good knowledge or good action plan for performance marketing. So very nice, very nice. So let us see. I can tell you, all big companies, they look for performance marketer. Huge opportunity, right? So let us do this. चलिए देख लेते हैं what all things are here in performance marketing. So let us check. It's coming from nobroker.com. It's a huge company, and they're looking for Bangalore, Karnataka, and they're looking for performance marketing. Over 100 people have applied for this job. I want you to be one of them. So let us check what they're looking for. Number one is develop and execute strategies to maintain and speed up in growth in users via digital channels. So what they're asking is, they're not asking you to run Google ads and all. What they want is, they're looking at clear cut objective is, they want you to grow their user base, which is important, right? And again, it gonna depend, which channels are you gonna use it. So they are talking about SEM, search engine marketing, social media, affiliate, or CRM. Let's talk about next, which is work closely with team to ensure timely execution of the strategies and plans. So they want you to create a strategy also. They want you to be good with media plan. I can tell you, I've met a lot of people into this industry, and I've seen a lot of people, they lack the skill set of media planning. They lack skill set of optimization. So which we will talk a lot about in this course. So you can see that they want you to create an execution plan and then execute it with team members, brainstorm new creative growth strategies. Now you can see the tone is totally different. So when you see any JD for digital marketer or PPC or search engine marketer, you see tone is changing. So what they're looking at growth strategies. Fine. So especially, so when you talk about performance, it's all about growth, right? Which is important. It can be more sales, it can be more leads, it can be more acquisition, it can be, more engagement, it can be more actions on the website or a landing page. It can be automation also. So I know that automations are really very important. So you can see brainstorm new creative growth strategies, manage paid advertising. So if someone asks you, let's say, if you have a budget of 1 lakh rupees, where do you spend that amount, which is 1 lakh rupees? What results will you be expecting? These are the questions that we need to answer. And next thing is very important. Do we have proof? So more action, more knowledge, more results, and more commitment, right? Keep a track. So they want you to be very good with tracking. And I can tell you, this is a skill set that you need to grab, which is how you're going to analyze performance for any channel. Let it be Facebook, let it be Google, let it be, LinkedIn or Twitter. You should know, how you're going to let it be organic. You should be able to gauge not only about traffic, but you should also gauge, what happens when user is coming on your website. What kind of videos they watch, right? What percentage of video they watch? What is their scroll depth? What button clicks? So we're going to measure a lot of things. We're going to measure, pages as well, right? So on a website, we do have a lot of different kind of pages, straight from blog to product to, webinar pages, sales page, video sales page. We're going to have different pages on the website. And then you see keep a track of performance, which is very important. Coordinate with various stakeholders to ensure the ultimate objective is achieved. So here, no one is asking you to start Google Ads, but here the objective is you should achieve goals, right? Work on app campaign strategies for acquisitions and engagement. And that's why, because all these people, people who are into performance marketing, they know that it's very important to align all your marketing activities or digital marketing activities aligning with customer's journey. So if you can measure customer journey, and what do I really mean by it is, it's just someone coming on my website. If I can track, what all actions they took, what all pages they visit, from where they are coming, how long they are staying, what actions they take, which sources are important, probably it's going to add a lot of value, because a lot of business owners, they think that, when they put money, so they think like this, they'll put money, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google, and then they're gonna route traffic to landing pages and they'll make more money. Probably this is not at all true. Probably it's also about what happens in between, right? So it's a journey from being a stranger, being no one, and then converting into a customer. So we're gonna work on this as well. Identifying channel. So actively working on identifying new growth opportunities. So we'll talk about, what all growth opportunities. Probably you'll go with some media buying as well. So we'll look into media buying as well. There are a lot of platforms from where we can buy media, which is important. So you can see that 5-6 important pointers. Anyways, they're looking this job for 2 years. But what I want is, I want you to get hold on this very important skill set as well. Because if you have this skill set, your confidence will go to a next level. So I want you to measure all these things, which is really very important. Performance marketing, right? So let us check this also. This is coming from Karol Bagh. Let us see 11 to 50 employees. Let us check development of digital media plan. So everyone gonna ask you, how you're gonna create a media plan. Maintain accurate budget control and flow of media activity. You should be able to make decisions like where you should be putting more money. Should you put more money on Facebook? Should you put more money on LinkedIn? Or where you should put money on LinkedIn? Should you put more money in, let's say, sponsored content? Or you should put more money on video engagement? These are the questions that we need to discuss. These are the questions that we need to brainstorm, right? And these are the most challenging questions, I can tell you that, with media planner as well. But we do have a lot of use cases. We'll give you a clear idea, if someone is into B2B or someone into B2C, what marketing mix you should be using in your campaign. So we'll look into that part as well. Right, and you can see that. Let us check. So they're talking about media plan for Google and Meta, which is important. Maintain accurate budget control. Demonstrate strong understanding of online marketing fundamentals. You should know, how to create buyer's persona. You should know what are the goals that you want to achieve, because different campaigns are going to have different goals. And conduct agency meetings. So discuss strategy, performance, and future. Nice. So you should be able to find it out. If you are implementing any strategy, the question is, can you do forecasting, which is important. So let's say, for example, if I ask you that I'm having a budget of 1 lakh rupees and I'm looking for, let's say, 300 leads. Or let's say if I ask you, that I want to get 300 leads, how much money I should be investing, where I should be investing. So these are the questions that we need to understand, very important. And this is going to be again a game changer. Utilize analytics to track measure. So obviously you should be good with UTM tracking also. You should be good with Google Tag Manager also. You should be good with Google Analytics also. Very important. So Google Tag Manager, you should become pro in it. Google Analytics, you should become pro in it, right? You should know advanced features of Google Analytics. You should know how tracking can be done. You should know how you can track people on Google Tag Manager, which is really very important. Obviously, yes, you should be able to prepare a detailed performance report. I'll show you some examples of detailed performance reports so you'll get to know, right? So it's all about demonstrating. So what we have to do is, once we go through all this JD, we should put a question mark and we should ask, okay, if this is what they're looking at, do I have those skill sets? And then you should be marking yes or no, right? Which is very important. We want to make sure that you mark yes, which is again very important. We do have a lot of use cases to tell you that, okay, this is the way we should be doing it. This is important, and 8 of 10 is skills, but that's okay. You can see that 280 applicants, they have applied for this job, right? So basically I'm going to talk about, some of the activities that 10-year people or 12-year people, they do it on digital platform, right? That's how you'll get confidence, right? You'll have an idea of 10-year or 12-year or 15-year, 18-year, what goes through our mind, when we plan such kind of activities, which is important. Let's talk about Bubble Network. They're looking for, social media strategy. We'll look about social media in next video, but let's talk about performance marketing expert 1 to 10. Let us check. Taking charge of Facebook Ad Manager, Business Suite, and Google Analytics. Everyone is looking for Google Analytics. Everyone is talking about Meta. Everyone talking about Google. These 3 platforms are really very important. So what if I give you a campaign of 2 lakh rupees and 3 lakh rupees and I ask you some of the questions that they're asking as of now? Interesting. So you need to put more efforts. Keep this in mind. So we're going to have a system, we're going to have tool so that you will start working on it. Planning and executing online marketing and remarketing strategies. You should be good with retargeting strategies. Design and implement e-commerce sales and marketing plans. Ensuring successful execution optimization by key traffic KPIs. You should know what are KPIs. I can tell you there are a lot of KPIs, but you should know KPIs, paid versus organic and owned media channels. You should be good with A/B testing, because I can tell you that money is in optimization. And we always optimize, which is important. You should be able to coordinate. You should have a good sense, how we create creatives, how to do competitive research, which is again very important, right? To identify areas for growth. So everyone is talking about growth. So when you talk about performance, it has to be a growth, right? So someone wants you to perform, right? So they don't want you to do the work. They want you to perform. So there's a huge difference between doing the work and then performing. So this is again very important. I think this looks good. Let us check Digi Sidekick 11 to 50. They are from Uttar Pradesh, Noida, and they're looking for marketing team, performance, analyze trends, target audience, data-driven plan. It has to be data-driven plan. This is one of the reasons why people pay you more, right? This is because if you don't have data, if you cannot measure it, you cannot optimize it. And this is the problem with a lot of marketers, right? Using analytical tools, and we're going to use a lot of softwares. You should know what all tools we can use when it comes to measure data. Some reports will get in Facebook, some reports will get in Google, some reports will get in some other softwares. Let's say, for example, if I want to gauge, how many people have came to my site and how many people have scrolled, then probably I should gauge this in Google Analytics or GA4 or some other softwares or heat map. So a lot of things. You should be good with generating reports. We'll talk about what kind of reports you can find. AstroTalk, I think this is again important. They're spending a lot, 51 to 200. And you can see that plan and execute end-to-end Google Ads campaign. You should be good with Google Ads campaign. What if you work together for some big campaigns? What if you have good data, right? We need to have commitment. What if, when we work on some testing strategies, you can see A/B testing. Monitor, analyze results, important. Reporting is important. Cross-functional team to align team. That's okay. Identify expansion and growth opportunities. You can see the tools. You should know tools. You should know Google Ads platform. you should have a strong analytical skill set. So keep in mind, when you're looking for a good job, you should have good analytical skills, right? You should analytical skills for extracting actionable insights. Very nice. So detail oriented with commitment to delivering high quality work with deadlines. So if you want to work, you have to work in deadlines, right? So it's again a two thing: technical skill set and mindset, right? Which is really very important. So I want you guys to work on this kind of jobs also. So a lot of opportunities coming in. Growth marketer, I think this is also important. And you can see that most of the job are going to remain same. They want you to be good with all all kind of performance activity that you can do in your digital marketing activities. Let us check this finally. 11 to 10. You can see that strategize, set up, execute performance marketing and digital marketing campaigns. Very important. You should know campaign ROS and ROI. You should know Google Data Studio, set up tools. Okay, you should be able to give brief for graphic designers. Process and documentation looks good. 1 to 3 years looks good. So what I want is I want you guys to work on openings which are especially for performance marketing as well. Let's fall in love with performance marketing and customer journey. I think this is very important. One of the key things that all top people have, which is good analytical. How to get data, what to measure, how to measure, good with forecasting, and this will take you to next level.